someone says bed bugs, a lot of their reactions are, oh, that won't happen to me. But really, it actually can, and it might. All the fun in hotels can be ruined in a matter of seconds, but there are prevention methods that I'm going to tell you about today, and hopefully they can help you be more aware. Getting bed bugs can happen to anyone, even if you think it can't, it will. Learning prevention methods can lower your chances of getting bed bugs. Good hygiene affects all of us in this room, whether you think it does or not. Having a clean room and folded laundry is just one big step you could take from not having bed bugs. The majority of us are going off to college next year, and some of us might end up with a dirty dorm room. Learning how to take care of yourself and keeping your dorm room clean will help you immensely. Bed bugs are becoming more of a problem. People are becoming more stubborn about thinking they won't get bed bugs, and you could. Having good hygiene and being more aware of precautions and preventions can really help you. In the article by the Journal of the American Medical Association, they state, bed bugs are difficult to eliminate. Bed bugs are really hard to get rid of. So if we learn some ways to prevent them, it'll make life a little easier. Neriah states, the key to preventing further outbreaks of bed bugs is to recognize the signs of infestation and control the spread of bed bugs. She gives 9 really good tips about how to prevent bed bugs. They are: 1. Make sure they are bed bugs and not an infestation of any other insect. This tip is for your awareness and to know what you are dealing with. 2. Don't panic. A lot of people who first find out they have bed bugs tend to panic, and that could make the situation worse. Stay calm and seek treatment options. 3. Consider treatment options. You'd be surprised how many people don't treat their bed bugs and just live with them. Although treating bed bugs can be very expensive, but it is also worth it. You don't want to live with bed bugs your whole life. 4. Reduce clutter to eliminate hiding places. This is important, especially for teenagers. A lot of teens like to clutter their floors and not pick them up or leave their clothes on their beds and stuff because we're just lazy. But this could be one big step to preventing bed bugs. 5. Wash bedding regularly in hot water. How many of you actually wash your bed sheets once or twice a week or once or twice every week? See, there's only some of you that do that. And maybe if you do wash your bed sheets once or twice a week or once every 2 weeks, maybe that'll help you to clean your room as well. 6. Freezing may not be reliable. 7. Heating methods may not be reliable. These last 2 tips prove that bed bugs are hard to get rid of, so if you try to prevent them in the first place, it will help your odds of getting them. 8. Label discarded bedding and furniture that contains bed bugs so others do not take. So if you do seek treatment, you need to label bedding that contains bed bugs and other bedding that doesn't, so you don't get it mixed up in while you are getting treated for bed bugs. 9. Call in an experienced pest control professional trained in recognizing and eliminating bed bugs. Calling someone to treat bed bugs for you is the better option because if you do it yourself, you have a better chance of missing bed bugs. These 9 tips are all great tips to consider. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, how do you prevent bed bugs in a hotel? If you're going to stay in a hotel, how do you know if they don't have bed bugs or not? Well, there's no way you can personally prevent them yourself, but there are some ways that you can find out if your hotel that you're staying at has had bed bugs. In the article, Bed Bugs in Hotels, there was a survey about if people would want to know if the room has had bed bugs. They wanted to determine if travelers wanted to know if the hotels were taking steps to prevent bed bugs. Respondents were asked, how would they react to seeing precaution signs about bed bugs? The largest number of respondents said they would stay and felt better knowing proactive measures against bed bugs were taken. The second largest response appreciated that the hotel was taking precautions, but did not want to be told. A lot of hotels are taking steps to prevent bed bugs. Another question they asked was, do you think hotels should be required to tell their guests if their assigned hotel room has ever had bed bugs with a prior bed bug problem? The vast majority of respondents agreed. I think knowing that if your hotel has had bed bugs would be a great tool to have. Another way to see if the hotel you're staying at has had bed bugs is to go online and look at bed bug reviews. You just go in and search for like the hotel you're staying at, and then it will come up if that hotel has had bed bug problems or not. In the article, The Truth About Bedbugs, it states, they don't care if your home is neat or messy. Even if your room is neat or messy, you could still have bedbugs in your home. You are just more likely to have bedbugs if your room is dirty, because bedbugs have more places to hide in your room, so then it'll be harder to see if you have bedbugs. The FTC states in their article, reduce clutter in your home to reduce hiding places for bedbugs. Don't have a messy room, and cleaning your room will help the bedbugs stay away. Most of you said in my survey you clean your rooms about once a week, so which is really good. A lot of you are already on the right track. Shaw states in her article, bedbug sightings in schools would be expected to reflect infestations surrounding communities. Bedbugs can often be found in schools, but this could only happen if someone in your community has brought in bedbugs from their home in the school. In the article by the Journal of American Medical Association, they state, covering your mattress and box springs with encasements that prevent escape of bedbugs may help. When we all go off to college, purchasing a good mattress for your mattress cover for your bed at school would be a great thing to do. You never know what could end up in your dorm room. In conclusion, people are becoming more stubborn about thinking that bedbugs won't happen to them, but it could. So just remember some of the prevention tips that I have told you today. Night, night, don't let the bedbugs bite.